Hi, today I'm going to show you how to make a red quinoa salad with some roasted squash and cranberries. It's just delicious. So the first thing that we're going to do is use some quinoa. I'm actually making a double batch, so I will give you the ingredients to make a single batch, but I'm doing everything double. Except I think it's a little nuttier tasting and absolutely delicious. And I'm putting this in. Okay, so the next thing to do is to deal with these squash. I'm going to cut off the ends. I learned this trick from my husband, who's a chef. And then I'm going to use this potato peeler and peel around the round parts first. Okay. And then you just get to set it down and go. Because all of these scraps are completely compostable. These are nice organic squashes, and all of this will be fantastic in our compost bin that we get to put on the garden next year. There we go. Got it. And so the inside of a butternut only has seeds down on this bulbous part, and you just want to scoop it out. You can leave that, Finn. Thank you. Finn just went and got me a more appropriate knife for the job, which I'll use for the next one. I might even use for chopping this one up, actually. Thank you, Finn. I will put, sweetie. Okay. I'm just going to cut these down. I'm doing maybe like a 1/2 inch slice here. This does not need to be precise at all. We just want a relatively even sized chunk. You can go large or small. The key is to just make them whatever size, or to make them an even size, because then they'll cook evenly. You don't want to have a tiny dice and big huge chunks at the same time, because they will not cook evenly. So then once you get them sliced, I'm just going to go like this, and slice some more to get them in those little even chunks that I was telling you about. Okay. Put these on the cookie sheet that we will be... Okay, so after I chopped up that first butternut, I decided I really don't want to do the second one for this recipe, and I'm doing a roasted squash dish tomorrow, so I think I'm just going to save this for that dish and go with what we have, because this is looking like a fair amount to me. And in this bowl, I have 2 cups of fresh cranberries, and I'm just going to put those directly in. Oh, look, a nice little stem. Told you they were fresh. One more thing that needs to go in there, and that is some pieces of onion. And again, it's easiest if you cut the ends off first so that they can stand flat. And I'm going to cut them in kind of thickish slices. You know, they're not too thin here. We're going to have chunks of onion in this dish. And they're going to be roasted and really delicious. There we go. So I have a whole clove of garlic here and this handy dandy stomper, and I just go smash. It pops the skin right off of the garlic. It's definitely the easiest way to get the skin off. And then I'm just going to cut out that one little hard spot on the end. Use my garlic press. This is a tool that I highly recommend you all have in your home. A good garlic press is a beautiful thing. Okay, so here we are, just out of the oven. They're just kind of these like funny little things. They have little white round things that pop out. They look a little strange the first time you see them, but they're absolutely delicious. It's kind of a nutty flavor.
It kind of looks like popcorn.
You think so? Okay, so I'm going to dump. We're going to add this to the quinoa. So you want to get this all stirred up and just mix them together. This is an absolutely delicious dip.
It's really good with with onions and cooked kale.
Ooh, quinoa? Oh, that sounds fabulous, Finn. We might have to do that recipe next. Oh, it's heavenly. It's absolutely heavenly. And I'm probably going to put in about 2 teaspoons of the garam masala, which is a fair amount. You could also use curry if you wanted. You could use cumin. You could use ginger. It really just depends on your taste, but I always recommend that people try garam masala if they've never had it because it's just lovely. So I'm going to stir that in. We're going to add a little bit more salt now that we have it all with the quinoa. Okay. And we'll do a little bit more pepper. Dark cherry balsamic vinegar, which is absolutely delicious. And again, I haven't ever measured this. This is just one of the things that I added to this recipe, and I felt it needed a little bit more flavor. I did a fair amount there because this is a double batch. I would add a little bit of all of these seasonings and then taste it and see what you think. This dish is for tomorrow, and I'm going to put in some chopped fresh parsley before I serve it, but I'm not going to add that now while it's hot. I'm going to give it a chance to cool first. I'm going to add tomorrow, again, I'm going to wait until it's cool, but I also have some pecans right here, and I'm going to add chopped pecans as well. Maple glazed pecans, but they don't have a whole lot of sweetness, but just the tiniest bit. So it's not like a candied nut or anything, but it does have a little bit of flavor, which is really nice with this dish. So there we go. There we have it. It's a beautiful dish. It's got lots of color. It's got the orange, a little bit of purple from that red onion. It's just absolutely beautiful.